That's a change likely. And a lot of how law enforcement responds to these things, Ted.
Yeah, Bill, it is no doubt about it that we've lost a hero here this morning. Our viewers need to understand that law enforcement officers, they run toward danger and not away. And what we found in this hero, Sergeant Ron Healers, a 29-year veteran of the Ventura Sheriff's Department, he ran in there. He had just been on the phone, Bill, with his wife, ran in there to try to serve and protect the members of that community.
We also heard about some mental issues that were being addressed apparently this past year in April. Ted, what did you take away from that?
Well, he's a Marine, and they're now trying to find out about his history. The investigation is really ongoing, and what they're trying to do is to find out if he's suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. They're trying to find out a motive behind this, and as a result of that, Bill, they've gotten warrants for his automobile, they've gotten warrants for his house, and they're looking at his social media site, and they're talking to relatives.
Okay. He was questioned last April, Ted, and apparently they cleared him that day. And he was questioned for mental capacity. You know, what are the parameters by which these interviews occur? And well, you're able to conclude and clear a person?
Well, you know, what happens is that medical personnel will go on the scene and they will evaluate a person. And in some states, you can hold a person on a 24-hour hold. Other states, you just have to let them go. And so they did, in fact, question him. One of the things that stood out to me, though, Bill, was that he had been a victim of a battery, from what we've been told, at another club. And I'm wondering if that was some kind of a trigger mechanism for what has taken place here, unfortunately.
I don't know, but maybe motive becomes a little more clear as we go on. But I think the other factor, the sheriff said he targeted security officers when he arrived, and shot one, and then went looking for others as soon as he went inside. In all likelihood, Ted, he knew the facility, he was living in the next town over, and he was familiar with that property.
Yes, he definitely appeared to be familiar with the property. As part of the investigation, they'll try to be determining if he has been to the Borderline Club there before. But it appears that he definitely knew the layout of that land.
The sheriff was asked why that bar, and the sheriff said it was not random. Ted, thank you so much. Ted Williams with a bit of reaction as we try and piece this together. Thank you, sir. We'll see you real soon, Ted. Thanks. Sam.
Well, some powerful